talking about some exercises that you can do with your little mover to help them roll. Rolling typically happens anywhere between 4 to 8 months depending on your kiddo. The first thing that you want to make sure that you are doing with your kiddo is allowing them to play on their side. They should be able to put themselves into a side position and play with toys in front of them, but if they are working on it, you are certainly welcome to put them into a side position to help them get into that position faster so they learn how to do it. When your kiddo is starting to roll, you can absolutely help them out to show them the confidence that they can do it on their own. This next technique is just that. When your kiddo is playing on the floor, you can help them roll by placing them on their tummy first and then holding their head and gently roll them onto their backs. When you're going back to tummy, help to guide them first on their side to see if they can continue that motion. If they're a little sticky following through, you got to make sure that the bottom arm comes up by their head so they can pivot over top of it. Gently pull their arm upwards and help them the rest of the way. You can certainly entice your kiddo by putting their bottle on the other side or a toy that they really want, or you can help guide them by trying to get them to track with their head so that their body automatically follows what their head is doing. So once again, gently hold their head as you roll them onto their backs. And then once they are on their back, you can certainly help them by putting them onto their side and see how Dr. Jess pulls the bottom arm up just a teeny bit to allow him to get to that rest of that movement and get that confidence. These next few exercises focus in on your kiddo's vestibular system, their balance coordination center in their brain, and make sure that you have a strong core for these next few. This one is eliciting the startle reflex. If your kiddo startles himself after 4 months, then it might be a good idea to start integrating that reflex by doing it in a controlled environment. Showing them that they are safe, holding their head, and dropping down will be a fun way to play with them while working on that reflex. This is another fun way that you can certainly play with your kiddo going into the more upside down position, working on that startle reflex. This next exercise is a swinging exercise. It is a super fun way to help stretch your kiddo's hips while having fun. This also helps with their balance and coordination as it is playing with them with their vestibular system in their brain, which also helps with rolling. This last exercise we are going to go over is using your exercise ball. Make sure you have a good grip on your kiddo with this one. Gently lay them on their back over top of your exercise ball. It's a great way to stretch out their tummy and their neck, but it's also an amazing way to work on their core strength, their balance, and their vestibular system. By rolling them up, down, side to side, it helps their balance and their core strength to work on their future milestones as they grow. If you have any questions at all, please leave them in the comments below and we'd be happy to answer.